Virgo, welcome to your March reading. I'm seeing your first card flying out already, but also this one too. Virgo, March is a biggie. It really, really is. This is one of the biggest months of the year, if not the biggest. And because 2025 is one of the biggest years probably of our lives, so this is the biggest month in the biggest year. I mean, it's phenomenal. So let's find out what's happening for you, my beautiful Virgos. Now, dear ones, thank you for joining me here on this brand new YouTube channel. I used to put my monthlies on my other channel, the Moon Magic Weekly Tarot channel, but this is the Moon Magic Monthly Tarot channel. Thank you to those of you who've come over from the other channel to check in, as always, on your monthlies, and welcome to anyone new. And if you're brand new, do check out the other channel as well. There are a ton of readings over there. Now, let's find out what is happening, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos, for the month of March in this extraordinary time. I'm seeing these for you. May we ask very kindly, here we are, information for my Virgos. I'll draw your tarot cards in a minute. Let's look at these first. We have, you will manifest what you need. Virgo, what a super fab card to begin your reading with at a month of phenomenal transformation. And here we have your vibration is rising. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. There's a lot of joy around you. There's a lot of possibility. What else do we have here? King of Raphael. Do you know, I'm going to say this in a moment. I'm so blown away. I have to say it now. New beginnings. This card is coming out in almost every reading. I shuffle these cards really well between the signs. This is mind-blowing for me. I mean, it just shows what a big month this is. 4 of Raphael, we have seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. King of Raphael, yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. You have new beginnings. And you have the card of the moon, Archangel Haniel. Okay, now you've got 2 cards here that are really suggesting that you need to have a review of something. Here, my lovely Virgos. So something needs to be evaluated here. The opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition. Face your fears, grow stronger, and then compromise. You have the card of compromise. So this is really interesting, isn't it? Let's draw your tarot cards before I really dive into your reading, and let's see what we are shown, because there's definitely a space of, I see all those, a lot of possibility around you. This one, definitely that one there, and this one here. And we can always draw more if we wish. Let's check out your cards, lovely Virgos. Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. We have the 3 of Pentacles. We have the 9 of Swords. Gosh, what a really, really fascinating mix. We've got 3 of Cups. We also have the 7 of Cups. We have the 3. You've got so many 3s. Wow. 7 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the moon showing up again. Okay. Okie dokie dokie. Right. Let me move these cards so we can still see things a little bit more here. Okay. I want us to kind of be able to see what we're looking at here. I'm going to put the moon like that, with the moon with the moon. Lovely Virgos. Okay. I think that something is actually significantly shifting here, or it is available for you to shift. I think you're umming and ahhing about making quite a big decision, basically, my lovely, lovely Virgos. For some of you, it could even involve relocation. But it's a really significant decision. It's one of those things where your world, the shape of your world would change quite a lot, hence the idea of relocation. And I think it's a really difficult decision for you. For some reason, it's a difficult decision to make. Now, some of you may be worrying about it because of finances or stability. But I actually feel you've outgrown a situation. That's what I feel, Virgo. You are, with your vibration rising as well, you've outgrown a situation. With the card of compromise, it's very interesting. I was initially thinking, do you have to compromise, evaluate on something? And I'm not saying that that won't be part of your message, but I actually feel that you have, for some of you, it's time not to compromise over something. There's something that has been feeling like a bit of a burden, or you've been, it's the thing you've outgrown. And it doesn't mean that, I think it is a difficult choice for you, to be honest with you. And yet in another way, it feels like it's a no-brainer. It's really straightforward. If you look at it logically, whatever this is for you, if you look at this situation logically, Virgo, why wouldn't you? Why would you remain in something that isn't feeling right for you? Why would you remain in a position that is not resonating with you anymore? I think the answers are, actually to do with stability, to do with feeling like it will be a challenge to kind of open this door, to let go of something, or there's a lot of anxiety and worry about this personal choice. I think I'm going to draw more cards. Now, I do extended readings for the big monthlies, for the monthly readings, and we'll ask a lot of extra questions in that deep dive, but I'm going to draw more cards for you regardless. Let's follow this through, my lovely Virgos. I think some of you are fearful of rejection. Perhaps if you move or you go after the thing that you know you really want, there's a fear that you would be rejected, perhaps by people, by friends, or if you were to literally up sticks and go, I mean, that's an example. I'm not suggesting you're all going to up sticks. Every Virgo in the world is not going to up sticks. But there is, whatever the decision is, there's something you want to do. And I think there is fear and anxiety about either rejection or how someone would perceive it, or whether you would be criticised. And yet you want to do it. Whatever this is, there's something you want to do. Actually, your cards are suggesting that this is perhaps the right thing to do. You can navigate and negotiate with the people who you think might not be okay. But ultimately, I almost feel like it's getting to a point where you feel you really have to do this. Like, when you're just itching to do something, and you're itching for something needs to change. I think a lot of it is actually leaping into the unknown here, or letting go of something, or fear of what, as I said, I think some of you are fearful of rejection, or if you did do something, what would people around you think? So there are issues of trust around. Let's dive in and just ask for more information for my lovely, lovely Virgos, please. I'm seeing these, and this, and this, and this, and those. Gosh, lots of cards coming through for you. And that one. Okay. Look at the joy. Oh my goodness me. Look at your card. Just look at your cards. Well, obviously you're going to. Let me lay them out for you. Page of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, Temperance. You have the Empress, you have the Three of Swords, and you have the Lovers. Okay. Right. Dearest ones, some of you, I know I said you could be up sticks and or whatever, moving, if there's a person you really like. For some of you it could be a relationship even, and you feel really called to it, but you're fearful of what maybe people around you wouldn't approve. Maybe you're even in a relationship and it would mean walking away, even though but if that's a really unhappy relationship, it's a really big decision. There's something to leave behind. The Four of Pentacles really does ask us not to cling to something. Don't hold on to something. Whatever it is in front of you, you could have a job opportunity, but it would mean you'd feel you're letting down the people you currently work with. They really rely on you. Or you've got a group of friends and you want to embark on something else and you know that they'll feel really left out. But there's, this is really loaded with wonderfulness for you. This is loaded with potential. And actually what your cards are suggesting is that you really, really, really might love what comes if you dare to allow yourself to have it. And interesting enough, you have then another three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, Three of Swords now. It's a turning point. In a way, the Three of Hearts, we think of it as being broken-hearted. And, it's what we see, but it's the point when this is the point when a broken heart can heal. This is the point, it's a turning point. We can build on this. It's time to put that down and move forwards. That's why I wondered if, for some of you, if you've met someone new and you're really struggling to commit because of a previous heartbreak, it's kind of time to put that down. I think there is possibility here for you, lovely Virgos. There really, really is. And this reading, I have to read it how I see it, is suggesting that holding on to something is unhelpful. I think what I'll do in your extendeds, my lovely Virgos, because I will move to those in a moment, I think. I'll sit with this a little bit longer, see what comes through for you. But I think in the extendeds, what I will do is really dive into the actual, the decision. Why is it so hard to make the decision? And what are the possible outcomes of making this choice? Not just the positive outcome that we see for you, but what are all the things you're worrying about? And what are the potential outcomes for around those areas? Like, for example, if you're worried about, let's say you've been offered an amazing job opportunity and you're worried about how your colleagues will feel, will they not be friends with you anymore? Or if you've got promotion, for example, we can explore these things. I think that's what I'm going to look at, is the consequences of the choice. So we'll look at the choice and then we'll look at the consequences of the choice, and we'll really follow it through. And also, of course, to see what else comes through in terms of guidance and how you approach this. I think that's really where I'm going with this for your extendeds. It does have a feel around this as if it's, gosh, not exactly a stuck energy. Some of you, maybe you're worried about the finances. This says your needs will be met. But, yeah, lovely Virgos, the outcome is gorgeous, actually. I mean, look at the Empress, look at the Lovers. I do feel this is Queen of Pentacles as well. Wow, I feel your reading is there's almost an energy around it of you itching to do this. And yet, you're itching to do it, and yet there's concerns and fears around it. But what we are being shown here is that, is this principle of try not to hold on to the past, because there's a new beginning here. And it's really fab. This is a fantastic new beginning. Or it's certainly showing that it's loaded with potential at any rate. Lovely Virgos. I think it's time for me to dive into the extendeds. Actually, I feel I'm ready to do the deep dive for you. You're welcome to join me. They are available on Patreon and also in the YouTube members area. And you get all zodiac sign readings there and lots of other extras as well. Beautiful souls, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for supporting this new channel. If you are able to subscribe, I would be thrilled because that will help this channel to get off the ground. Thank you for sharing and liking and letting people know about it. And if you're brand new and you found these readings, do check out the other channel as well. I post readings pretty much every day, actually, whether it's a big pick a card reading or do lots of Archangel Michael shorts, all sorts of things, you know, daily messages. So do check out the other channel if that's new to you. Tons of love, amazing Virgos, and I will see you again really soon. Thank you for being here.